Find out why Crazy Pants Jim Harbaugh has the Michigan Wolverines poised for a playoff spot, and why, if I was the athletic director at Wisconsin, I would get rid of Paul Chryst. And finally, how you're going to get paid to watch this one. Let's get it.
This is Enough Said Sports.
Hey guys, I hope all is well in your world. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports as we come to you with another college football preview and prediction here on YouTube. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch the video wherever you may be and wherever you may be watching it from. We really appreciate your support here on YouTube. For more content and more picks like this, please join us on Patreon. And we have even more opportunities for you to make more and more money there for your bank account. All right, let's get into it. This is the Michigan Wolverines traveling to play the Wisconsin Badgers. It is a pick'em game at some places, but most places have Michigan slightly favored here by -1.5, and the total being 43 total points, 43.5 total points over or under. So before we get into why I believe Jim Harbaugh has this Michigan Wolverines team ready and poised to try to make a playoff run, and why, if I was the athletic director over there at Wisconsin, why I would fire Paul Chryst. And I know I'm butchering his name. I apologize. Let's get into how you're going to get paid to watch this one. All right, let's start with the Michigan Wolverines. Jim Harbaugh, head coach of the Michigan Wolverines. I call him Crazy Pants because Jim Harbaugh truly is crazy. He's 4-0 on the season. They won last time out, 20-13 against the Rutgers there. Very hard-fought victory there at home. Looked very impressive in the first half, but tailed off in the second half. Cade McNamara is the quarterback, if you want to call him that. He doesn't throw the ball very much, but when he does, he's very effective. 62.3% completion percentage, 10.1 yards per pass attempt, 3 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. Up front, they have 3 seniors, 1 junior, and 1 sophomore. They do have a very veteran defense. They run a 3-4. Don't have any freshmen starting on that side. They do have a standout free safety, Brad Hawkins, who's going to be a 3rd or 4th round pick. There for the Michigan Wolverines. Now, film-wise, they were very impressive in the first half versus the Rutgers. I thought they did a phenomenal job. The Michigan Wolverines have an identity. They're going to run the football, and they're going to run it with great regularity. They're very tough. They're very physical. They're very heavy-handed. I really like watching this football team. I really enjoy physical football teams, and the Michigan Wolverines are one that like to punch you in the mouth. They're going to tell you, hey, we're going to run it right here in the A-gap. We're going to run it right up the middle, and what are you going to do to stop it? I respect that type of offensive strategy that they have employed here. And they do run a little bit of play action, which gets their receivers and running backs wide open there for Cade McNamara. Big reason why he doesn't have any interceptions. They've obviously been inside of every game. They haven't had to veer off of the path that they normally take as far as running the football. So very sound offensively that way. Very good defense. Very good against the run. Very solid all the way around. Now on the other side, Paul Chryst, 1-2 coming into this game. Horrible loss to Notre Dame, 41-13. Quarterback Graham Mertz. I have a lot to say about Graham Mertz, so I'm going to get to him in just a moment. But his completion percentage is 56.8%, 6.0 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown to 6 interceptions on the season. 3 seniors up front, 1 sophomore, and 1 freshman. He is the right guard. They do have a phenomenal right tackle in Logan Bruss. He's going to play on Sundays. He's going to either go in the 1st or 2nd round. And also Jake Ferguson, very, very talented tight end, very, very good. Can block, can catch, can do everything. Very versatile player. Defensively, they run a 3-4 set. They do have a tremendous standout defender in Jack Sanborn, the linebacker. Very good. He's going to be a 3rd or 4th round pick. Also Scott Nelson, the free safety, also very good. Going to be the same third or fourth round pick there. Will play on Sundays. Now, watched them on film. I had this game last week. I had taken Wisconsin to cover and beat Notre Dame. That did not happen, and it didn't happen for two words: Graham Mertz. He is the worst starting quarterback, and this is no shade to him. I don't have a personal problem with Graham Mertz or anything like that. I hope the young man gets it figured out, because he probably shouldn't be playing quarterback for anybody. He is the worst starting quarterback for any large-size program in FBS. He is awful. He is worse against the worst rating against ranked opponents I have ever seen in my entire life. He is lost. That game got way out of hand with Notre Dame because he is terrible. Fumbling the football, throwing interceptions, same sort of stuff that got Wisconsin beat at Penn State, got their butts beat at Notre Dame. I believe Wisconsin was better than Notre Dame. I believe Wisconsin was better than Penn State. And yet here we sit, 1-2 on the season because of Graham Mertz. They need to get this young man out of there. They should not have gotten rid of Jack Cohen. I'm sorry, or Cohn. I apologize to Jack Cohn, because I personally didn't think he could play quarterback either, but he is significantly better than this kid. And he's making the Wisconsin coaching staff look very, very bad right now for giving his job to this young man. It's an embarrassment. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. And I'm just telling you right now, there's no way in the world I would allow it to go on. They were great defensively against Notre Dame. They were just on the field so much that, Graham Mertz absolutely killed them. So they had no chance in this game against Notre Dame. I thought they played well except for the quarterback. So, and I also thought that Paul Crest did not run the football enough in this particular situation. With all that being said, guys, I think you can kind of tell where I'm going with this. For the rest of my time, I can tell you, unless something drastic happens to Graham Mertz, I will not take this young man. I don't trust him. I think he's terrible. I think he's an accident waiting to happen. I think it's going to be another accident against these Michigan Wolverines. I like Michigan to come in here, win straight up. I like Michigan to cover the 1.5, and I like the under 43.5, with the exception of the fact that Graham Mertz might throw 3 pick sixes at the end of the game and push the game over. I would hope that Paul Crest would be smart enough to limit this young man and run the football. Because the only chance that the Wisconsin Badgers have in this game with that kid under center is to run the football. So that's what I got as far as the pick is concerned in this game. Now let's get to what I said at the top of the video. I believe this Michigan team has a chance here. I think Ohio State can be had right now. I don't think they fixed their problems. I think that they can still be run on, and I think this Michigan Wolverines team might be the team. This might just be the year that Jim Harbaugh finally beats Ohio State. As a matter of fact, I'll just call it right here, right now. I think they're going to beat Ohio State. I don't think they're going to lose a game, and I think they're going to be poised to have an opportunity to get in this college football playoff. So I think that this is going to be a challenge for them. The Wisconsin Badgers are going to be ready to play after being embarrassed like they were. I do believe Paul Crest will run the football, and I think that's what it's going to take in order for the Wisconsin Badgers to have a chance. But they're not going to have enough here. I think that they're going to be losing to this Michigan Wolverines team. So Jim Harbaugh's got them ready to go. Now, I also said at the top of the video, if I was the athletic director for the Wisconsin Badgers, I would let go of Paul Crest there. I would get rid of him just simply because how could you choose Graham Mertz? I think we've seen enough. I wanted to give the young man an opportunity to get better. I've watched him. I've watched lots and lots of film on this young man, and he is making the same mistakes over and over and over again. He does not look like he can be a quarterback of a high school team, let alone being a quarterback of Wisconsin. I think that he should lose his job based upon choosing this kid over Jack Cohn. So that's just my thoughts on that. Michigan fans, what do you think, guys? Let me know. You think you got a shot at the college football playoff? And Wisconsin Badger fans, I'm really interested to hear from you. Do you think Paul Crest should be let go? Do you think Graham Mertz should be benched? I would love to hear what you got to say. And as always, guys, really enjoy dealing with you, talking to you. Let me know in the comments what you think about these picks, and we will talk at you again really, really soon. Take care, guys.